personally love exploring the supermarkets in new countries. Certain types of pasta go better with certain types of sauces, divided not only by the type but also by the regions. This is just the reality of the Italian supermarkets. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you may know, I often talk about the cost of living in Italy and how much you're gonna spend on rent, food and all this kind of stuff. But today I've decided to focus on a very different topic, because I don't know about you, but I personally love exploring the supermarkets in new countries and in new regions as well. And since I just moved to Tuscany, I was quite curious to explore more of the supermarkets here and see how they are different from the supermarkets in Bologna. And of course, when you're traveling to different countries, this would be so different. You may not know, but even across Europe, the working hours can vary greatly among the supermarkets, among the countries. And also, of course, the product ranges and everything will be quite different. So today, I want to take you with me to an Italian supermarket to show you some peculiarities that you will only find in Italy. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe. One of the main differences between Italy and many other European countries is that in Italy you can actually go grocery shopping on Sundays, because most supermarkets will be open on Sundays, either for the full day or for half of the day, but still you can go there on Sundays. Although I would not recommend you to do so, because there is no supply of new products on weekends, which means on Sundays the choice will be quite limited and it can be really crowded. Weekends are in general quite busy with people doing their grocery runs, especially if it's a big shopping mall where people would also have lunch, coffee, etc. So yeah, these times could be quite busy with people, but there are also the times of the week when you can find the supermarket virtually empty. My favorite time personally is to go there during work days, during lunchtime, when there will be nobody in the supermarket. Whenever possible, I try to do my groceries right around lunchtime during work days. Now, this is quite common for most European countries, but in Italy as well, you will not find too many holiday decorations and holiday related stuff. Just to give you an example, Halloween is just a couple of days away, and this is all you can see in the Italian supermarket related to Halloween. And even the Halloween pumpkins, they actually started to sell them not that long ago, maybe a few years since they appeared in the Italian supermarkets, and frankly they rot so quickly. I don't know if it happens anywhere else, but tell me in the comments if where you live the Halloween pumpkins rot as quickly. You literally need to carve them maybe one day before Halloween, otherwise they will not stay alive until then. On the other hand, most supermarkets in Italy, especially bigger ones, will offer a wide range of products. For example, if you go to the egg shelf, you will see so many different kinds of eggs, organic eggs, free-range eggs, and many more. And the same goes to all other animal products like milk, for example, where you can find lots of different kinds of milk. And speaking of milk, you will not find large bottles of milk or juice in the Italian supermarkets, but on the contrary, you will find these teeny tiny bottles or cartons that are actually super convenient, especially if you live alone. Now, continuing the topic of the bottles, you will often find the water bottles in packs of 4 or even 6, but do not worry if you don't need that many bottles, or if you just don't want to carry a huge pack back home. You can always buy just 1 or 2 bottles of water, no matter just how many you need, but pay attention that the price may differ for the entire pack and for the single bottle. So yeah, just pay attention, but still, it's totally doable. And of course, every single Italian supermarket will have ample space dedicated to wine, mostly local wine, and very often you will see the wines divided not only by the type but also by the region, so you can choose according to the region where you want your wine to be from. One thing that you may find quite inconvenient in the Italian supermarket, although on the other hand I think it's a much healthier option, is that you will not usually find canned food that you can heat up and consume right away. I've seen lots of these in France and in the UK, but not many in Italy. On the other hand, there will be lots of pre-cooked food that you can buy and eat right away. I'm personally not a huge fan, but I can see people queuing for it, especially around lunchtime, and it's usually quite okay, you know, if you want to save time. Although, guys, one thing that you will never find too much of in the Italian supermarket would be the international food. And you will say, probably you don't need it. I agree with you. However, when you are an expat and living here and want some variety, be prepared that you will not find aisles of international or ethnic food. For example, this is the typical stand with Mexican food. You will not usually see more of this, and there will be another one with Asian staples. That is also quite small. This is just the reality of the Italian supermarkets. Of course, in any Italian supermarket, you will find huge aisles with pasta. There will be so many types of pasta and so many different pasta producers. And for someone who is especially picky, me, you can even find the pasta that will be made entirely with the Italian wheat. So yeah, just pay attention to what is written on the pasta package. And yeah, you can find this organic pasta and many kinds of this. And a fun fact, it will not actually influence the price. Pasta is very affordable in Italy without sacrificing on quality. And another aisle that will also be huge in Italy is the one with the pasta sauces. The choice is huge. There are so many different pasta sauces, and some of them of course can be made at home, but I personally couldn't bother with cooking them at home, especially not something like ragu, which takes about 4 hours to cook. And frankly, these sauces are quite good. Also, as you can see, most products in Italy can be quite small, and the sauce jars are also small as well, so most of them are for one person, 2 people maximum. So if you're cooking for a company, be prepared to get a couple. Another fun thing that I've learned when I came to Italy is that certain types of pasta go better with certain types of sauces. So it's not only about your personal preferences. Sadly, I'm not an expert on this, but if you go to a pasta fresca place, one of these authentic local pasta parlors, they will know to advise you which type of pasta goes best with which type of sauce. Of course, for the most authentic experience, I recommend you to buy the fresh pasta there that is made right there, and you can then cook it at home. But when you live in Italy and you get caught up in life commitments and stuff, of course, sometimes it's easier to just stop by the supermarket. However, even in the supermarket in Italy, you can find pasta fresca from lasagna to ravioli with various fillings. You will find different types of fresh pasta right in the supermarket, which I think is absolutely amazing. By the way, guys, if you want to know where to eat very affordable and also very tasty pasta fresca in Florence, I recommend you to watch my video about food in Florence. I will leave you a link up here. Do not miss it and go watch it after watching this video. Then, of course, you can go to dedicated butcher's shop or cheese shop when you need some meat or cheese. But in the Italian supermarket, you can find this as well, and all the meats and everything will be of very high quality. You will find large choices of cured meats, including prosciutto, and if you're feeling lost and if you don't know what to choose, the staff will be more than happy to advise you on all the different types of aged prosciutto and everything. Last but not least, Italians are very religious when it comes to fruits and vegetables, and they mostly consume seasonal fruits and vegetables. Even in large supermarkets, you will mostly find the fruits and vegetables that are in season, and it's hard to find something that is not. Also, there is of course a wide choice of organic fruits and vegetables, although personally I think that all fruits and vegetables in Italy are of the very high quality. And you will also see the place of origin. You will see that most of them are Italian products, Italian fruits, Italian vegetables. Many Italians will also want to buy only the Italian products. So yeah, you will see lots of them. And I think that most of fruits and vegetables here are of the very high quality, which is lovely. And that's it, guys. I think these are the main peculiarities of the Italian supermarket, and please share in the comments how the supermarkets where you live are different from what you've seen in Italy. I'm so curious to know. As I said, I love learning about supermarkets abroad. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Hit the bell button down below so you don't miss all the notifications whenever a new video is up on my channel, and also follow me on Instagram for real-time life updates and all the content that I post there weekly. Also, guys, like this video, share it with your friends, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for being here, and please enjoy your day.